Hello everybody. Welcome to Tpull's Corner. This is Travis, and we're going up against the Cowboy Chemist. I decided to start a kind of shrine series. I've already done a shrine deck and Joda in the shrines, and I did one with the blue shrine just to do a mill deck back when we had enough mill cards to make it worth doing mill. It's a little bit more difficult now. But now we've got something called Shared Box, because we're doing Ghost Shintai of Shared Purpose along with Mirror Box. So 4 copies of Shared Purpose and a couple copies of Mirror Box so we can get out more of them at the same time. And we have a couple of Shrine Stewards in there so that if we don't have them and we want them, we can go get him. Especially good if we don't have any and we've got Mirror Box already out. And most of the rest of these are going to be either single removal or board wipes, because we've got 4 Shrine Stewards and 4 Ghost Shintai, and that's it, 8 creatures. So there's a lot that can go wrong between here and there, right? I'm not worried about the 1/1, but we might have to worry about counter spells. You notice they're playing at least 3 colors. They already got 3 colors. They already got their dinky little 1/1 creatures out. So this is probably going to be some type of swarm deck, right? Another 1-costing card. And we don't like that card, because Citizen's Crowbar can destroy anything that we have that's of importance. But we'll go get one of these now. He can get Double Strike. And he can sacrifice that, sacrifice the Crowbar, and just destroy the construct now if he wants to. Let's see what they want to do. Oh! They just want to bring out a big old creature and attack. Okay. Ouch. But they tapped out, so we'll do that. And put out a Mirror Box. And we're done. Multiple Citizens Crowbars. Interesting choices here. And Brass Knuckles. Okay, so we bring out this. He knows we have that one. And we get a Chump Blocker. And he can destroy... can sacrifice 1 Crowbar now and destroy it, or he can get rid of Mirror Box, whichever one he wants to. And now he's got a 2nd Crowbar, which is not cool. Not cool for us, anyway. Is he single tapping his mana? Is he being careful with his mana cost? Alright. Well, what do we want to do then? We'll go ahead and do this. We'll bring out our Shrine Steward. And we'll go get, to his idea anyway, what he knows, Shrine number 2. And Citizen's Crowbar can still be used for the Steward, Mirror Box, or he might save it for Shared Purpose. Okay, you're going to make sure the 1/1 can't block. And that does have Double Strike. Yeah, okay. Your move. So we don't have to worry about counter strikes, is that what we're saying? Or counter spells? You're just trying to pump them up and stuff? Okay, whoops, hang on. Let's do kill shot first. And then a Ganjo to deal 4 damage to you. And then we'll see if you've been hoarding a creature or not. You have been hoarding a creature. Okay. Look at you. I guess we're done. I don't have quite enough land to do what I want to do. I wanted to be able to do that. That was important. He's got enough mana to cast and put everything back together again. And this one has trample. Okay, so I have enough mana to do this now. No attacks. Auto pay. We'll see if he wants to sacrifice. I don't think he wants to sacrifice him with Citizen's Crow. Well, he might sacrifice the crowbar, right? He just have to tap it. He's ahead on life. What does he care? Here. Why don't you take this? And you can just die. Not my opponent. For any YouTube monitors listening, just the creature. Just the false digital creature can die. There, he sacrifices the crowbar now. Nice little trick with a creature that has vigilance. And in the meantime, I have a third one. Doo-da, doo-da. Da-da-da, doo-da-day, doo-da-day. And he just quits. I hit him once and he folds. Oh, this is fun. He had me down to 12. This is kind of the problem that I face with trying to exhibit my jank decks, is that they're willing to take all the time they want to think about what they want to play. They're willing to play all their artifacts and their enchantments and gang up on me with like 5/5 creatures and stuff like that. And as soon as the battlefield changes and I get them once, they just leave. He didn't know that I was ready for other stuff. That's okay. Let's go ahead and show you the deck. This is kind of proof of concept. I already did the blue one. I don't know that I'll do another blue one because it's kind of more difficult to do mill these days. So I kind of want to say I've already done the all blue mirror box deck. But we have 4 other colors. So here's shared box. I did Joda in the Shrines the other day. And now we're starting with the colors. Okay, so as I said, 4 Shrine Stewards to bring the Goshintai of Shared Purpose forward. 4 copies of the mono white, monocolor deck, monocolor card. What else do we have? We have 2 copies of Mirror Box. I think that's all I have. For board wipes, we have 2 by invitation onlys. As I mentioned in the Joda and the Shrines deck, when we have a lot of spirit creature tokens, we don't mind sacrificing all of them, and we can have our opponent sacrifice all of his. We've got 1 Vanquish the Horde, and again, if I get any spirit creature tokens out with Goshintai, that makes this card cheaper to cast as well. So that's kind of cool. I've got 1 Depopulate, and that destroys all creatures. And then the rest is various removal of some sort. I've got 4 Sanctifies to destroy target artifact or enchantments, partly because of Kamigawa. There are some pesky artifact-only decks out there. There are some enchantment-only decks out there. And there are a number of other decks. You saw where we went up against some artifacts just now, and Sanctify would have come in handy a time or two, but They just didn't come up. We've got 4 copies of Fierce Retribution to destroy target attacking creature, and if we have lots of mana later and the game lasts longer, they don't need to be attacking, we can get rid of them. 2 Fateful Absence, can also destroy Planeswalkers. 4 Valorous Stance, can give our creature indestructible or destroy their target creature with toughness 4 or greater. I'm thinking of Sheoldred with the mono black decks. 4 Kill Shots to destroy target attacking creatures, and 4 Sungold Barrage that just destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. That's it. That's the deck. It's Shrine and Removal, Shrine and Removal. With only 8 creatures, we do need a lot of interaction. We do need a lot of removal in order to survive long enough to have our win con get into place and build up. And so, did we go overboard? We've only got 4 board wipes in the entire deck. The rest is single point removal. They are relatively cheap. They can be. And we shouldn't have any problem with lands, really. There are times when I can't do everything that I want because I need to cast a shrine and pay for the shrine tokens, the spirit tokens, and maybe cast another one. So I don't always have the ability to do everything. I hold on to Fateful Absence for now, just because we might have a Planeswalker show up later. Okay. They basically tapped out to do that. This is a problem card for me in a lot of decks where I don't have a lot of interaction, but I do have a lot of interaction. Okay, here we'll just do Fierce Retribution. Vigilance and Trample is something I don't need to keep on the board. And then Sanctify, so this doesn't become a problem. We will let you do what you're going to do. They reveal a creature. It's Cleanup Crew. That's disgusting. We're not going to put out anything on the board because you can destroy artifacts and enchantments. Another Bosiju. That is inconvenient. All that land. Here. You can die. Alright, we're just going to not wait. We're going to bring down our stuff in the turn. Pay for it. Might be a mistake, right? Because he can destroy target enchantment. And he's got enough mana to cast it. Colossal Sky Turtle instead. Was that Ward 2? No. Wait. That one can give me indestructible, right? 2, 4. Okay, so here's what we do. We just keep making stuff. I'm hoping he'll choose to gain 4 life if he brings him down. Do I want to take 6 points of damage? Oh, hello. What does he want to do? Where's your shield counter going? Okay. Resolve, pay, get rid of the shield counter now. We take 6. Four, he's got trample. I don't have much of a choice. Everybody dies. Look at all those massive cards that he had in his hand. It's a lot of powerful spells, and he's still got a big one waiting. Another Colossal Sky Turtle. Okay. Two Sky Turtles down. What else you got? One Titan of Industry, 2 Sky Turtles already. Cleanup crew. And we still got 38 cards left to go. He seems to be holding cleanup crew in reserve, almost like he's afraid of me at this point. I don't want to put a mirror box down though, because he's got cleanup crew. But he could afford to play it. He's looking at the top of my library with those things. Yeah, he knows we got it. Let's just go ahead and play it. Oh, lovely. I feel like I'm a little outnumbered here. Nothing for him to destroy, no target enchantments or artifacts. Gains 4 life. Good for him. He's got 7 mana. He didn't he didn't have anything to spare. Oh. How many decks have you seen that have Colossal Sky Turtles and Hullbreaker Horrors and Cleanup Crews and Titan of Industries? And I'm out of ammo. And he's got Trample. Okay, so... do you have a fight spell? He does. Okay, so let's go ahead and put out Mirror Box finally. We've got another copy if we need it somewhere in the deck. We're actually going to take a few hits now. We're not going to use by invitation only on one card, on one creature, if we can help it. We're going to wait for Besieger. Make them think we can't do anything. He's looking at Mirror Box. Does he have a spell? Oh, we're flooding out with land. It's going to make him feel good, right? 16/16 creature. That should be like almost all of his land already, it seems like. Okay, here we go. Lose all your creatures. Down to 8. It's not looking good, sports fans. We have 4 of these, right? Well, we have 3 left total. 18 lands. He's got another card. He doesn't have to attack with it. He can just draw until he gets to 13 at this point. We've only got a couple turns left. He doesn't even need to attack us. Triska Deckophile has the alternate win condition. If he gets exactly 13 cards in his hand, he wins the game. Unusual. Nice kind of deck, right? Lots of game winners, lots of massive creatures, lots of ramp. And when all that fails, another way to win. That's nice. And we get a card that doesn't help us. Only a couple of turns left in which to do anything. And he's got 6 cards already that he can do whatever he wants with. And maybe 6 lands left in the entire deck. So he's guaranteed to have useful stuff at this point. 10 cards. I sort of need something to kill him in the next turn. And I fled out with land. Okay, so that gives him 12, so he can stop there at 13 if he wants. He's going for more. Why is our game freezing? There we go, okay. How many? That's 15. So he must want to cast a spell. He wants to do something. Play a land, maybe? Does he have 2 instants he can play? That card does not help me at all. He overdrew. You need to start playing some cards to get to 13. I figured he would just cast a couple instants. Does he not know how Triska Deckophile works? It needs to be at the beginning of your upkeep. So if you went over, you have to discard down to 13 by the end of your turn. There we go. So there's 15. He should be able to cast whatever he wants. He's not toughness 4 or greater, and he's not an artifact or an enchantment, so that's not helpful to me. He threw it back up into his hand. That puts you back at 15. Oh, this is going to turn into a long match as we watch the blue control player figure out how to win the game. What do I have left? 50% lands. That helps me. That actually helps me. I can now use this and destroy him. I don't have to worry about the alternate win condition. I just need to worry about the other 15 cards in his hand. Okay, so we use this now. Destroy him before the copy effect. The copy spell takes effect. And it's a sorcery. If you can't protect it, we just made the croaking counterpart spell fizzle. He has to discard some cards, or he has to, well, he has to start casting stuff. There comes another creature. He's nearly tapped out. He's still got treasures there. I have to wait on Sanctify to use it on Glorious Sunrise. Discards to create a 1/1. Can I last 8 more turns for him to mill himself out? I need something other than land, though. Discards 3 lands. Alright. Get rid of that. There. Get rid of that enchantment, so that can help you. Gain 3 life. We needed that. That needs to be toughness 4 or more, so we're hoping he can't resist the urge to pump up his creatures. What have I used already? By invitation only, depopulate, vanquish. So I've got 1 board wipe left in the entire deck. I'm running into trouble. And a sludge monster. Had yet another cleanup crew and a sludge monster still in the deck. And I flooded out with lands. Alright, that's all I could do. He had enough ramp that he got almost every land that he would ever hope to need. And we took out an impressive number of very large creatures. But this one is... he got us. He got us. I kind of like his deck. Alright, we're going to leave it there. I'm going to go in one more time and show you the deck. And so you can see that there is a way for us to run out of ammo. We didn't have enough of our own creatures come up. We went through about half of our deck. And we didn't have our creatures come up quite as much as I wanted them to. But we only have 4 board wipes, and we used 3 of them, and we did really good. He only had like... what was he down to? 7 cards left in his entire deck? That's what it took for him to beat us. So I guess we have to keep that in mind. Maybe if I go get 1 more of these board wipes, I don't think I have more than this right now for those particular cards. But maybe I stick a farewell in here. Anyway, our other wins were kind of fun. And so as long as somebody's not drawing like 50 cards through the match, we should be able to keep up. But they just had the draw on us. It's possible I need to find some additional artifact or something in here to give us a draw card advantage. That's what's missing from the deck right now. Usually you need to have either draw card advantage or some sort of lifelink capability, and I did not build those into this. But other than that, I like the deck. I'm kind of happy with it overall. Might tweak it a little bit. But for now, this is the deck list I'm going to save. That's what I'll have below. This is what happens when you use just one shrine in Mirror Box. And it can be kind of fun. Let me know if you guys try this. That's all we're going to do tonight. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks all. Have a good one.